Hi guys, welcome back to my Elden Ring item randomizer use what you see run. If you're interested in trying this mod out for yourself, a link is in the description to download it. If you like the videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers! Should we go say hi to Radahn? Morning, Damos. I'll just go Damos, so am I. Yeah, dry moss needs some hydration. What's this? Living twos. The horse goes vroom. Hydrate, I've got a sneak next to me that I'm going to have in a bit after my pizza. Yeah, right. I've never noticed this fire pit before. It's kind of fucked up when you think about it. These guys are doing no damage to each other. So in the last stream we beat Renala using this giant axe. I'm gonna take a look at Radahn. See if it's something that's even possible. Park, the problem is that a lot of articles are written by boomers. Which means you'll find a lot of articles that say millennials want blank. And wasn't it that one, that shitty Fox News presenter guy who, got really mad that the green M&M wasn't sexy anymore? Not yet, Drenos. I can munch on my pizza while you watch Radahn munch on everything else. Tucker Carlson, that's the one. Dumb Fox News guy that doesn't narrow it down. Cool.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky.
What a sad.
We must make...
Oh, gathering of champions, the celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
You're right, Damos. Every Dark Souls definitely has a, cannibal-like boss. I mean, it was Eldritch in Dark Souls 3. What was it in Dark Souls 1 and 2? Oh, that's not. Oh shit, this might be a weapon. That's fine. Didn't they need a reason to do that? What do you mean? I think it's just an abhorrent thing to do, isn't it? They just take drugs and get ideas. Spinny bosses, that's true. There's always, I mean, in this game there's at least a reason for it, but there's always a boss in a Dark Souls game, in Souls games, that is just loads of dead bodies strung together. Every Souls game has it. Number 1 was Nito. They're all skeletons, but still. Number 2 is the Rotten. Number 3 was... Hang on. I remember it. What was number 3? There was... I mean, in Bloodborne it was the one Reborn. There's even one in Sekiro, but I can't remember what it's called. Hey, buddy. Ow. So for the sake of how I've planned to do this, I'm not going to summon anybody. I'm going to try and take on Radahn as is. Please don't give me a shitty weapon. Smithing Stone 6s. Good to know. There's another one down here. Radahn doesn't really have many moves that are easy to avoid. I don't know his moveset well enough to know what to abuse. I know this you can probably abuse, right? But you can stand right in him and just... Yeah, I do fair damage, so... It's gonna be a case of just learning his moveset. And his drink, though. That was probably the worst time to do that. I had 52,000 runes. Probably should have used them. Anyway, here's that hydrate for you, Jen. You're watching through the PS4? Nice. That's what I do. I've got a PS4 in my bedroom and a little TV in there. And I watch like YouTube videos on that. Discovered this demon cat for Dark Souls 2. He literally eats you and was at one point a normal dude. I guess so. There may be like a Japanese like lore reason for that, because there's this like logic in these games of if a dude eats enough dudes, he becomes like a giant dude. And I mean that's not what happens. If I ate tons of cake, I wouldn't become a giant cake. So why does it work for dudes? Ow. I think it might be dead here. Just point a sword, you dingleberry. It's fine. Am I dead? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. Ugh. You are what you eat, true. Damn. What's your favourite insult without swearing? I call people dinguses a lot. Just you fucking dingus. Oh, without swearing, okay. You dingus. You know, if you're really annoyed at someone, dingus just has a really good cadence to it. Dingleberry, I call people dingleberries a lot. It's a good word. Perhaps he's just not eating enough cake. True, true. But I wonder, is there some, like, Japanese myth or legend about like someone who ate a bunch of stuff and became a giant person? I'm guessing cannibal wise. Count Idjotula. That is, you give off hot dog water vibes. That's amazing. Jesus, Radar. We might be here a while, lads. But it's okay. I've got you guys. I've got a can of Sneak energy, clean energy. Maybe do something else. I could go explore Lindell. I think Margot might actually be easier to deal with than this. I'm counting Covetous Demon because since it makes my cannibal boss theory true. Fair enough. Now, I know in the lore of this game, the reason Radahn has gone mad is because he lost a fight against Millennia who Scarlet Rotted him. Does that mean he's more susceptible to Scarlet Rot? Or he is immune to Scarlet Rot because he's already got it? Because this weapon does Scarlet Rot. We'll give it one more try. If you are what you eat, then I am a 7th generation attack helicopter with 2 miniguns and titanium coating. You shouldn't eat those, they're really bad for your health. Probably immune because didn't that guy say he's completely full of that shit? Or inside, or rather like eaten up by it. Maybe. I'm not really sure. He's really hard to dodge. Get on the horse, get on the horse! Log on the stomach catcher. Damos, I feel like you would know. Obviously, from a lore perspective, the well, we lost them like 2 deaths ago. The reason that Radahn is like this is Scarlet Rot. Does that mean he is immune to Scarlet Rot, or he is more susceptible to Scarlet Rot? Also, if Millennia is blind, how come you can't just go in there and stand still and she's like, where did you go? Genuine question. Apparently weak to Rot. Okay, cool. Oh, I've tried to use the iframes. Cool. It breeds, kill that piece of shit. If it breeds, we can kill it. Wait, if it bleeds, we can kill it. That's the words. Also weak to pierce, magic, and fire, and lightning. Okay, cool. This is the combo that's like impossible to get away from. But he ends it. Damn. I missed him. You know what? We're just gonna... Now he's got his swords out, he tends to be a swordy boy. So let's just sword fire. So this is the combo. Slash, slash. I think it's a 5-hitter like Godric's. 5. Okay, okay. That one is a scary one. If I can Scarlet Rot him, I should just be able to leave him and then not have to worry. Does that have a follow-up? I feel like that should have a follow-up. Okay, so this is the big 6 combo, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he does that. This has actually been really good, because I've been having such bad weapons for most of this run, but I'm having to actually learn the boss's movesets to fight them. Hey, Unknown! It's a little early in the fight, yeah. I'm starting today's... Well, I started today at 1 and then my PC crashed. So we started like 4+1. That doesn't seem to have a follow-up, but it's a bit too fast to make any use of. I don't think I'm attacking him enough times to get Scarlet Rot. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, he's got the instantly take you off your horse attack. I forgot about that. It's the same combo. Oh, but then he finishes up with that now. Go force, go force! What? How did that not give me the iframes when I got force? I mean, we might be dead here, might be dead here. Okay, he actually saved us by using that attack. You haven't Scarlet Rotted him yet, which is annoying. Where's he going? Uh-oh. I really think that attack is unfair. I'm not really sure what you're meant to do against it. Still haven't managed to Scarlet Rot him yet. That's a very usable attack, though. If I had the stamina, I just ran up to him with no stamina, like, hey, Dad! Uh-oh. Don't do the thing, don't do the thing. Oh, he's doing the thing, he's doing the thing. Okay, cool. We got him, guys. How much build-up do you have in the weapon? I think it's 65. I wish there was a way of abusing that. He comes from space. I feel like he would be a little bit, you know, more, like, jarred by all this. You might be dead here, or at least the horse is definitely dead. We have to be really careful when those things fire off, because they pretty much insta-kill you. But they take a while to do so, so... Okay, the horse is dead. Oh my god, it didn't... Okay. Let's just get in him, let's just get in him. Yeah, why not? No! Yes, I have seen you can trick him into falling into the ocean, and you can also trick him into falling off the cliff as well. Okay. So this flask also has a HP recovery. So if I can just get him locked into a combo and drink this up, I get some health back. Yeah, we could cheese him and do the whole make him fall off a cliff thing, but I feel like that's just defies the point of this run, you know? Ow. I'm dead. Ah. I don't know how many times I've said I'm dead in this boss fight. I'm actually dead now. I don't think you can actually Scarlet Rot him. Or if you can, you need a faster weapon. What do we think, guys? Should I be allowed to summon for this? I haven't summoned for any other boss. I think maybe we go somewhere else for a while. I didn't really think we would be able to kill Radahn. I just wanted to go see how it was. And it's doable. It's definitely doable. It's just not easy. We could go... Let's go Lindell. Why not? Can we get in the front door of Lindell? We can't, can we? There is, however... Oh, you're not a salesperson. We'll have to go round. Baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your van with the up truck with the Nobo in your showbo. Make it hurla burly further, you ain't never getting over. There's an interesting question though, Pog. What's your favourite insult that doesn't include swearing? Because sometimes, you know, swearing is cheap, you know. So you need to be able to articulate without relying on swear words. Okay, friends, I have work things to do. Fair enough. sounds boring and lame, Dimos, but we love you and we forgive you. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. You have a great day. The Battle of Wits, you seem to be unarmed. That's good. And also, it's one of these things that, like, okay, I know. It's one of these things that if you're having an argument with a stupid person, they're not going to know what you mean, you know? With the excrement of a dog. That's a bit too on the head. I do have some insults, but they are too harsh and do not have swears. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that gargoyle was there. And I don't think I'm gonna do much against a gargoyle with a Scarlet Rot weapon when they can't be Scarlet Rotted, and a magic weapon when there is his magic. So let's just ignore these boys. Doesn't Margit appear over here somewhere? Like the spirit of Margit just appears and is like, hey, you're a dick. Yes, it does. Hey, buddy. This isn't a boss fight, is it? This is just like, remember this guy? Luckily, I remember how to fight him, though. Oh, this weapon's too slow to do a fully charged R2. I don't think I need to kill this guy, but I'm gonna do it because Margot's a dick. Oh, Margot, what you got? Huh? 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 Little bitch? Huh? 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 Does he have a phase 2 in this version? Does he ever pull out his hammer, I mean? Yes, he does. He just doesn't, like, monologue at you when he does it. He also doesn't seem to be able to get Scarlet Rotted. He could be poisoned, but not Scarlet Rotted. That seems weird to me. The background's really busy. I can't see what the fuck's going on. I don't know what it gives you for killing him in this fight. Yeah, I can't fully charge an R2 there. Unfortunately. Come on, Daddy-O. How have I not stunned him yet? I guess because my attacks are so few and far between. His posture has a chance to come back. Maybe if I just R1 instead of doing jumping attacks and charged attacks. Seems unnecessary, but... quite good at fighting him now, though. Why have you just despawned? What? Oh, you just need to be fought here. Okay. Gonna drop attack and whatever. No. I got 2 down. He gave me a Sombrous Mythic Stone 1. I think it usually gives you a level tier, right? Example, you are the kind of guy to take a ruler with you to bed to measure how long you slept. That's a good one. The one you give up orange juice after brushing vibes, that's a good one. Just telling someone they've got bad vibes, I feel like is such a damning insult. What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can unscrew a light bulb. Okay. I don't feel like that's an insult. What's this? I got a memory stone? Just laying around. To the bed that I keep moving on. What lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. The time I guess if follow my mate is dead. Follow me. Set me free. We got a Numa rune. Numa rune. Blaze go blaze, cause I Numa yay. We got your beautiful prattling pate. That's going right on the bar. That's going right on the bar. Sirs. Cute. Thanks, Jonas. If you guys don't know what the prattling pate is, listen carefully, okay? You guys listen carefully. Listen carefully.
You're beautiful.
That legit sounds like Adam Driver as Kylo Ren.
You're beautiful.
Is some customer hell?
So cute, buy one of those. Ashes of War, buy one of those. Follow me, set me free. I don't think we really need any of these things. Wait, can I put something else on here? I can, can't I? If I go and do Ashes of War on this thing, I can change it. I could put Poison Mist on it and make it do Poison and Scarlet Rot, but then it completely takes off the scaling and makes it do half as much damage. No, that's not good. We'll just keep it how it is. We're probably going to find a new weapon soon anyway. Follow me, set me free. Why is that skull so big? Oh! Alright. Your voice is good on mute. That reminds me of the old insult, you've got a good face for radio. That would probably make a bit more sense to, you know, like an older audience, because people don't really listen to the radio anymore. Like, whenever I see videos, like, I really like watching dashcam videos. Something about dashcam videos just makes me giggle. Just watching people drive terribly. But whenever they're just listening to the radio, I'm like, do you not, like, care? Like, the radio is 90% adverts, 5% someone being way too enthusiastic about it being 7 AM, who's definitely on cocaine, and 5% some songs you've heard a million times before. I don't know how anyone could sit there and listen to the radio. Just, what, you know, my favorite thing about the world we live in now is that there is content for everybody. No matter what you're into, there is content for you. No matter what you're looking for, there is a very specific niche to market exactly what you want. So the worst thing that you can do is have a stream of content that you have no control over that is like just a mishmash of advertisements and games you're not involved in. And long car drives because, like, car crashes and stuff. What's it called? Oh, sat-nav. Yeah, no, I get that everyone uses a sat-nav. But I mean, like, who listens to, like, the radio? You know? Like, it's so easy to listen to the music that you want to. You can't even listen to, you know, like... sat-nav, yeah. Satellite navigation. We call them sat-navs in the UK. I guess you'd call it a GPS in the States. The thing that tells you where to go. Most people use their phones for it. Is there a thing down here? Wait, I didn't want to do that. Oh, is that going to give me a new weapon? Yeah, Google Maps. That's what I usually use. You're the kind to see the hair at the barber's and ask is anyone going to eat that. That's a pretty good one, to be fair. The people on the radio tell you that there's been a car crash on the XY road and that's going to take half an hour longer and shit. Oh, like traffic updates. Yeah, no, I get that. But, I mean, to be fair, if you use Google Maps or something, they tell you that anyway, and you don't have to listen to people talk. They're just sort of there. I don't know if I can take this dude on. I'm assuming he could be Scarlet Rotted. Let's try and win him over. Oh. Hello. Good start, yeah, good start. Cool, we died already. I think we don't have any armor on the moment. Wow, my winged misbegotten got destroyed. Maybe I should use the Poison Mist and Scarlet Rot and see if I can Scarlet Rot and Poison Mist and poison someone at the same time. Because I know this guy is susceptible to poison. I watched Iron Pineapple's video on trying to soul level 1. Is it soul level 1? That he did it without attacking this thing, he just poisoned it. Sat there and watched it die. I'll drink this because it gives me a damage boost. I can go on my horse, but I don't actually think it's worth it. This weapon's a bit too slow for the most part. Oh yeah, your horse breathes fire. I always forget this. So I need to do jumping attacks to get any damage out. But it's a colossal weapon, so my jumping attacks take like 25 minutes. Yeah, I just have a thing with the radio. After having a few too many jobs where I was forced to listen to the radio all day, and the management were like, "Oh, I don't really care. I'll listen to any music, and I don't really mind." I'm like, "Yeah, but I really care about what music I listen to, and what I put in my ears. Like, I don't want to sit here listening to the same Panic at the Disco song 17 times a day. And I like Panic at the Disco, but when you hear like." To have house for living, superstar, but I can make a killing. 17 times a day, every like 12 minutes. Gets a little grating, you know? A dick. We get it, your horse can breathe fire. Stop being a dick. I genuinely don't know how to get in here with this weapon. I don't know if this weapon is like too slow to fight something like this, because none of his attacks have any like cooldowns. Really nice for background noise sometimes. Yeah, I guess, but it's too aggressive. Like, you listen to the radio, depending on what you listen, like Radio 1 in the UK, for example, is screaming. It's people with like Essex accents screaming at you. Then a ton of advertisements, and then here's a song by Adele, which massively contrasts the fucking like the vibe that you're giving off. This like Friday Night Cocaine vibe. And then it's just sort of like, anyway, here's Adele's new song, which is really fucking sad. And then they'll just follow it up with whatever Ed Sheeran song is popular at the moment. Which is usually just the shape of you. Monetary losses. Agree with the radio notion, but some people need jobs. But yeah, radio's last resort for me. No, I totally get that. I wasn't like, it wasn't the reason I left that job. The reason I left that job is because I was redundant, even though I was told I wasn't going to be. Which is fun. Hello. She was telling me to shut up. But Pog, they all sound like songs that you would hear on the radio. I mean, Sunflower by Post Malone is one of these songs that was fucking it was the how you remind me of this generation. It was like fucking everywhere for a while. I don't really rate Post Malone. I think he's a good guy. I don't really care for his music. He's one of these people, he's a little bit like Lady Gaga. He's a talented musician that got famous by doing what he's not used to doing. You know?
Music is life.
100% agree. Music's way too important to just leave it to whatever shit is being produced and sold to you that day. Because radio stations are literally just advertising platforms and nothing else. The songs that you hear on there are never going to be truly original songs. They've been, you know, manufactured specifically for the people that listen to the radio. So they are catchy. They have the same thing over and over and over again. They are inoffensive. They don't make any statements. They are not emotional. Except for Adele. I don't really get how Adele is as popular as she is. She's incredibly talented, but I don't fully understand. Like, I can't imagine going to an Adele concert.
Hiss and shorts.
I agree. This weapon is too slow to fight this thing. You need a faster weapon. Or I need to be back on my horse, but I feel like every time it attacks with the fire attack, I wouldn't be able to dodge it. There's a sad part, there's so much out there, there's so much better, but they aren't given the chance. But that's what I was saying. So the original thing that I said, Tree Losses, was one of the things I love about the world we live in now is there is a niche for everybody. There is a type of content that everybody can enjoy. If you love listening to ASMR of people building fucking train tracks, there is probably a channel out there for you. If you like hearing people tell really sad stories, or you want to listen to a famous person read fanfic even though they have no idea what's going on, there is stuff like that for you. But if you listen to the radio, you're just accepting that whatever happens, happens. It's just kind of chaotic content. Okay, this is a much easier way of fighting this thing. I don't know why I was doing it off the horse. Not like a good chaotic content. It's like, what's going to be advertised to me today? This is so much easier. Why was I not doing this before? So now he's Scarlet Rotted. I believe I can just sort of leave him to it for the most part. I believe he does have that one bullshit attack where he just sort of, someone's lightning directly on my head and I can't dodge it. Ow. I think it's this one. Okay, you can dodge it if you're running. Why didn't I take him on with the horse before? Such a long-winded way of doing that. Is every item in this game a rune? Had to have house or 11. Shooting for the man, man, I couldn't make it fleeting. Probably level up a bit more. I think I'm gonna be super over leveled in this playthrough because I just need to be able to equip everything. Well, we found a good weapon. Hopefully, as we go through Lindell, we're not going to pick up something terrible. But I'm pretty sure now that we've upgraded stuff, everything is going to be upgraded with us. Right? That's how it should work. Is High Hopes going to be today's Despacito? Well, the thing is, I like the song High Hopes. I don't really like the song Despacito. But I teach the song High Hopes, so I know it very well. So... Maybe. If you can get a new song stuck in my head, that'd be great. All it takes is a few words. Yeah, one of these people that a couple of words can get me singing an entire, like... I mean, even if you say hello... If two people say hello to each other at the same time, it makes me think of the opening to the Book of Mormon, and then I can sing the entire song. The entire thing from start to finish, you guys. Keep saying that, but is any proof? Yeah, it seems to be just everything is runes. Explosive great bolts. 35 explosive great bolts. That's pretty pog. New weapon? Nope, very great. 5 of them. I don't know what that does, actually, but... do we have the... smithing stones for... I think we have the smithing stones to fully upgrade this axe. So we're going to go back to... Once we get to this thing, we're going to go back to the round table. After we've spoken to the girl who gave us a Honda. Bex, I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down either. I've driven your accord here.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled.
It was a good
I shall
car.
depart
It was a good car.
to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent, and the power to turn runes into strength.
Do you think my head looks like a cookie?
With you.
I think it looks
I
like a
wish you
delicious
luck
cookie.
in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Thanks, babes. She's so nice. We're not strangers to love. The character's helmet does too. Yeah, we all look like cookies today. You look like a goddamn snack. Sorry, I was doing that sexy thing where people like bite their lower lip and then put their eyebrows up like that. You know.
Don't pay me any money. Just lay out your...
I don't know what you're doing there. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. I don't have the money. How do I not have the money? Oh yeah, because I just blew everything leveling up. I could sell him some shit, I guess. How much can I sell the monks for? Because I've got a ton of these monks. Oh, I can't sell him monks. Do I have anything that I can sell him? I kind of need this stuff. Hang on, hang on. Are any of these arrows worth a bunch of money? No. Why do you have monks? So, in the catacombs, there are these plants that you use to level up your spirit summons. In this game, they were replaced by Black Flame Monk Aemon. So every time we've been in there, every single one we pick up is Black Flame Monk Aemon. We have 11 of them. And I was just wondering if they were worth any money, but apparently not. Is Roger here? Does he give us his rapier? I don't know how many people knew about this, because I didn't know about this until my, like, 3rd playthrough. Roger is here, and he sells you sorceries, and also gives you his +8 rapier. If you tell him you've defeated Godric.
Defeated Godric and claimed yourself. Well done. Something to mark the occasion.
He gives you, like, a magic rapier +8. In this case, he gave me a prayer book.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. No need to be.
He got wrecked, basically.
Ah, D is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying, but our paths have since, though that's hot. D was telling that he discovered the centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark.
He hasn't got the curse yet.
Maybe if only I could speak, and if they were lately of falling, and I haven't. So I just wanted to get, since you're so scary and all. The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order. Fascinating.
To the north of this castle. That's interesting. His dialogue's broken. He still thinks he's at the castle. That or he's gone mad. Can I now buy stuff from her now that I've claimed Godric's rune?
Only fine. You have now to become the thing as much.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Now become.
Yes. I can get a short spear or fingerprint armor. Did you see the D joke yet?
Now go.
D joke? D's nuts? Uh-huh. No, I did not.
Hello. I thank you. So what can I do? Are you acquainted with, the piteous fellow
over there.
on the balcony? He was a formidable spellblade in times past.
The D's of two minds. People with two minds are often crazy, so in short, D's nuts.
Savior.
Shut up.
He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No, you see him now, like he's half dead. Take well, that's how you end up when grace is. I serve that I might put following those who live in their merits, and so it is.
Okay, yeah. With that new rune, how many runes is that? We need like 5,000 upgrade. It's not enough. It's not enough. I could walk the world forever till my shoes were filled with blood. It's not enough. Hey Firefang, how are you? Why does it say you're a first-time chatter? This is your old account? Okay, welcome back. It's not enough. I think I saw that joke on Reddit and instantly thought of you guys. I love the ones where it's like a really long, elaborate thing and then ends with a really dumb joke. You're like, oh, shut up. Let's ignore the fact I walked into the song. I mean, you're always going to walk into the song if you join me. Oh no. They blow bubbles at me. Ow, those bubbles hurt. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I need a poo? Hey, buddy. Oh! You Scarlet Rosses yet? No. New weapon, new weapon, new weapon, new weapon. Just a death root. We have so many gosh darn diggity dog damn death roots. There's an item there that I have to go get because they're the rules. Get it later. Can you beat Garank yet? I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, we can go have a look. I don't really know what you get for completing his quest line. Well, like, obviously it's going to be random what we get, but I mean, we've got all the items from giving him death roots. You're not meant to be able to give him 30 death roots at a time, but we did. I think it's Gurranq. Farfanger ho. Fuck all songs, me and the homies listen to C418. Sames. Cat, absolute bot. 13, life-changing. 11, definitely. One of the many songs that's happened. Yeah, that seems better. What's up, lads? That is what I said, and I'm fairly sure how you spell his name. Okay. We have now received the new weapon. Which, despite not having the intelligence to use... is actually pretty damn powerful. Alright. We can work with this. We need enough souls to level up intelligence. So basically, we're a dumb boy. We need to be a smart boy. I think it's one of the page people over here, right? Or not. Yeah, durability isn't a thing. I was sat here and I was like, I reckon this weapon probably has really bad durability, and then remembered it's not a thing in this game because they've realized it's sort of dumb. Although I did like the fact that, you know, certain weapons, old whip and washing pole comes to mind, that deliberately, like, you'd have to, you know, weigh up how much you could use them because they broke quickly. But they weren't quite good enough to really use. You are such a dick, my friend. You want pokies? You want pokies? I've got better pokies than you, sir. Madame. Whatever you identify as. Don't care what you identify as. You're dead. No, I'm dead. My pokey stick isn't powerful enough. I prefer the gender-neutral fucker, yeah. That's probably what I should have gone for. Piss. Okay, so we need 3 more intelligence. Because we are dumb. And we need intelligence to get stuff to make this spear work. I mean, to be fair, like, how much damage are we missing? No. We are missing... oh, like 30 damage. That really isn't that much. Because the physical scaling is fine, it's just the intelligence scaling. Which the intelligence scaling is only D anyway. So that's... ah! How did I poise through that? Respec? I could respec. That's very true. Hell, these people, why is the crossbow getting hit by a train? Yeah, because it's a 3-round burst of explosive bolts. And apparently their dex is like 50. Bubbles. But there was an item in there we saw, we have to go pick it up. This thing was so much easier to kill when we had a... we had the giant spear. The giant axe. Died down there, right? So just grab the item and then run away. Excuse me? That wasn't fair? How was that fair? Okay, I'm going to assume this weapon is a special weapon, right? This is a special weapon? Because if so, I don't understand why it would be... okay, yes, it's a special weapon. So, +7. The last one we got was the +9, though. I don't get why it was... it must be to your most recent one. So, if we keep collecting weapons too quickly, we lose all the upgrades. Right? I don't really know how it works. Either way, this weapon kind of sucks. The damage is okay, but just... it doesn't stagger, and staggering is really important for some of these enemies. I have no idea how I'm poising through that. Let's just go down the rooftops. I'm gonna say goodbye to those things, they're nerds. We didn't need that in our lives. Got each other, and that's alright for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, it's good against these guys though, because they're weak to magic. Ow, ow. Says someone drawing a bow. We don't have the... Oh, are you kidding me? I was gonna say we don't have the poise to, like, fight things with a weapon this week. If we had some poise, we could just kind of keep swinging, but... We gotta take it slow. We gotta take it slow, lads. Take it nice and slow. Yeah, alright. What's down here? Anything useful down here? Oh, it's one of you guys. Swear to God if you shoot me. How can you still see me around a corner? That's not how vision works. Golden runes. Might be able to upgrade this thing. Oh, it just takes me over here. It's incredibly dangerous, so we're just gonna run. Dick. Let's just get down in the streets. Probably safer in these streets than it is. Yeah, I have no poise. Well, I don't have. This doesn't have any poise break, so I just have to. I'm so used to having big weapons in this game. I'm not used to enemies being able to poise through my attacks. Backstab. There's nothing. Why is the running attack not a stab attack? I don't get that. That's done. Okay, that is. Well, that's pointless. Oh, another one. You can know. See ya. You're a nerd, and I hate you. Just back here now. Stop. Calm down. Calm down. We're in a corner. We can get past Big Boy. There's a thing right next to him. Grace right next to him. We just need to get past him. Hello? Okay. Charlotte brought me a banana and apple, because she's adorable. The problem is, we're gonna have to try and kill Margaret like this. Margaret resists magic, doesn't he? Uh-oh. We saw the item, we have to go get it. Okay, running R2 is the way to go with this weapon. I think we figured it out. Crucible scale. Reduces damage taken from critical hits. Okay, can deal with that. It's fine. We got 4 smithing stone 1s. Amazing. So in case we ever get a weapon that isn't upgraded again, we can upgrade it. I see you there, Mr. Hand. Oh, we're about to get what is usually Lionel's set of armor. But it shouldn't be... It won't be his set of armor, but we should get 6 different items, I think. Actually, what we got? Oslo's Greaves. 3 smithing stone 7s and a golden rune, okay. I suppose we never fought the one from earlier. We never did the whole Obener thing, did we? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Hello. We just not like piercing attacks. What happened there? That's very strange. Come on, Omen Slayer. You're doing a terrible job. I walked into an Omen on the way here. So I think I stunned him with a running R2. Twice. Retro, twice. And what items down here? In the bush, maybe? No. Well, technically, didn't I run into the same Omen twice? I'm a little unclear of the whole Margot thing. Margot thing. I think it's meant to be that they're the same person, but Margot takes the name Margit outside of the city. That's sort of dumb, because they're like basically the same name already. It's like if someone said to me like, oh, you have to go under a pseudonym for when you go on this mission. What name would you want? I'd be like, Jack. Jackie! I'll go under Jackie! So many spider hands. The spider hand. I can see you. That one obviously isn't going to come down until I go around this corner. I'm gonna be the same dude. I don't know why he went all incognito. Like, it's the dude that looks like King Jim. His name is James, though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the point as well. He's the king. It's not like he puts on a costume or something. Okay. That was a bad time to pick up something that reduces our physical defenses. Let me get out this corner, please. Okay. That's a solid no. Dick. Let's just progress. Let's just go critical path. Even though this whole area is not the critical path, you don't need to be here. It's nice to be here, you know? We've got Fear's Robe, interesting. That, heals friendly people around us, but not us. Maybe that says something about Fear's character. Maybe she just wants a hug. Purple stuff, is it a new weapon I can use? It's gravel stone. Oh, these things have a lot of health. Not really worth it. You're all gonna be alive, aren't you? Oh, I can't jump over that. Jump over it! Jump over it! God. I didn't realize there were so many boys up here. Here come the boys. There he is. Oh, why do apples make me so gassy? That dude dodged out the way and just let his mate took the hit. It's fine. Hey, Busy, how are you? And they're cursed because they're ugly babies, so it's like the Elephant Man tries to go incognito. Yeah, it's just kind of silly. What we got? One whole throwing dagger. Wow. I can't remember how to do critical path in this area. I don't know whether respecking is going to be worth it. I see you there, weird flory thing. I know. Oh, the golden rune 1, that's what we needed. Oh god, these things are horrible. Why do you exist? I keep forgetting I can jump in this game. Just jump over people. I hate them too. If all else fails, jump in a well. Oh wow, they actually followed me. I don't think we need to be in the sewers, do we? I see a gold item. It's going to be a legendary weapon, a very important key item, or a fully upgrade stone. Or an amazing talisman. Enhances charged attacks and skills. I know you guys can't see shit. I can't really do much about it at the moment. I apologize. It is. I do like my charge attacks. I can't remember where the race is right here. Here? Yeah. I was confused why DS doors are so hard to open. Yeah, they always just seem to take such a long time to open, don't they? I know they you know, mechanically they are used as, like, loading zones and stuff, but it's just always really silly. I could pick up, you know, a weapon that is essentially just half a ton of solid, like, raw iron. And the game's like, yeah, no, you can do that, you're really powerful. And then you try and open the door and it's like, it's gonna take 5 minutes, mate. I really don't need to be down here. But there's a bunch of items down here. Especially perps, because perps might be new weapons. Or a twiggy cracked tear? What does a twiggy cracked tear do? Ow. It's nerds. I'm a snail. I'm a gastropod mollusk, I'm a snail. I have a shell on my back. When I'm under attack, I can hide away. Unless they're having such a hard time because they're actually pull doors. That would be very on brand for the, whatever character you are. The Tarnished. I don't think I can get back from here, can I? There's a door. I think this thing's gonna kill me. Ah, you can't. Don't push me. How dare you push me? There's a line there somewhere from Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit about pushing me, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, there's some vulgar militia greaves. Right. I don't know how to get out of here. Well, lads, we're trapped in the sewers. Yeah, we are trapped in the sewers. We don't need to be here anyway. Let's go to this one. So like a druggie in a cop show. What? Twiggy cracked tear. And I don't care. Twiggy cracked tear, and I don't care. Let's have a look to see what it does. It briefly stops rune loss on death and makes physics. So, pretty good. It's just if you know you're gonna die, you just neck your drink and then just deal with it. So this time we don't go down there. Oh, wait, we need to go up the wing, don't we? These things are very Bloodborne. They remind me of those things in Bloodborne. I say those things in Bloodborne. Like there's only one thing in Bloodborne. They remind me of all the things in Bloodborne. I know I saw the item, I have to go get it. But that thing is going to cause problems for me. That's a purple as well. Wait for it to, go away. I realised, Beezy, that your advice was to go in a direction that doesn't smell like poo. I've gone in the direction that smells like poo, man. I'm so sorry. Raven Mass Talisman. What does that do? Greatly restores the potency of sorceries. I'm using a magic weapon, but it is not technically a sorcery. I'm a snail, or a gastropod mollusk, I'm a snail. I have a shell on my back. When I'm under attack, I can hide away. A snail song. When we first got Sheldon, I liked to entertain him by YouTubing snail songs, and that song used to always come up. It's a song about snails. I think my first ever TikTok video was him watching that video. Don't mistake me for just a bug. I don't think anyone thinks snails are bugs. Well, there's a very strict definition of what and what isn't a bug. A bug has to have 6 legs, it has to have a hard outer shell, and has to be able to fly. A cockroach is a bug. A beetle is a bug. An ant is not a bug, I think. I'm gonna backstab you, and I'm gonna run away like a little girl, okay? The little girl in this analogy was Tina from Bob's Burgers. Just ignore me, just ignore me. That's an insect. A bug is a bug. Most small non-mammals, reptile, amphibians are bugs. There is a very strict definition of what a bug is. I have no idea how I survived that. Not complaining. We saw that, we have to go get it. Do all this first though. I don't think there's any enemies in here, right? Is that gold? That's a gold. What we got, what we got, what we got? 2 ancient dragon smithing stones and some armor. Interesting. Then that bugs me. Shh. I was like the bug kid when I was younger, so definitely know a lot about bugs and shit. Oh, these don't give you the paintings. These give you stuff. I should be finding these. They're essentially just treasure chests. Like, I've got assassin bugs. Assassin bugs, obviously, are bugs. I've also got a dozen tarantulas. None of them are bugs. So bug has to be an insect. The bug kid, you came out great as an adult. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm still obsessed with bugs and stuff, but maybe not to the same degree I was when I was younger. How do you get back up there? You're the bug adult now? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you get there from the little courtyard, right? To get outside. What? Alfred the Beast, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome to Elden Ring Randomized. What's the best way to level up? Depends on where you are. The best farming method is the crow thing in Mogwin. In the blood area. Fighter of the Night Man. Bugman. Bugman. Bugman, dirty up a bear. Okay, I'm just gonna grab these items and go. We've seen a bunch of items that we need to go pick up. I really would like a different weapon, please. Ah, so fair. Why is gravelstone purple? I guess a lot of crafting items are purple. I just feel like they shouldn't be. They're not important, you know. I'm not even sure what you do with gravelstones. Yeah, Alfred, whereabouts are you in the game? Purple crafting items are a sham. Goddamn right. Dog booty! I missed. I deserve whatever's coming to me. Where did he go from? Oh, what a dick. I have and will never be excited for a leaf. The thing is I have done so little crafting in this game. I have no idea what the things make, you know? Up to the Fire Giant. Are you struggling with the Fire Giant? That's why you want to level up? Because the Fire Giant is a tough boss regardless of level. The Fire Giant has, I think, 25,000 health. So, is an absolute beast. But yeah, if you've been to the Blood area, Mogward's Palace, there is a little farming technique you can use down there. I would show you, but we haven't got there yet in this game. It's really cool leaf. Arteria leaves are pretty cool, but they're not cool enough to warrant it being a purple thing that you thought might be a cool weapon. Especially in a run like this, where we've been stuck with a shit weapon and we need to find a good one. What has got there? Can't do the crows because I killed the guy at the start, unless there's another way. What guy at the start? There are a couple of different ways into the Mogward Palace, and I'm trying to remember all of them. But my mind is farting. Var. You don't need to do Var's questline again now. I didn't. Buy my sword, interesting. Nihil, do you know how to get into there without Var's questline? I don't think I did Var's questline. Okay, so we have now obtained the Giant Seal 8. We have obtained a very, very high level talisman that we cannot use because we don't have any spells. I guess we respec into Faith now. Yeah, I feel like the game's been out long enough that I think spoilers are fair game. Or if you're watching someone play through, not for the first time, it's fair game. I'm trying to think how you get there, though. You get there from one of the cities, don't you? From the underground cities? So many items in here. Please give me another item so I don't have to respec into Faith. I don't think I have any, like, spells. Before I forget, Jack, whenever you get the chance to remember, I think I have major restrictions on the Discord still. I can't see any of the sections I've been meaning to tell you, but I always forget. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. We've had a couple of people say that. It just means that you don't have the role yet. I need to give you the role. If you can DM me on Discord. There's a portal in the consecrated snowfields way out to the north. Yes, yes, there is. I can show you exactly where that is if you would like me to, Alfred. Let me hop onto my. Oh, I can't go on the other character. I can't go on the other character because I'm modding. In the consecrated snowfields, if you go all the way to the north of it and then go west, there's like a little path that heads down behind the big frozen Erd trees. Hang on. Will this let me tab out? But yeah, Alfred, I apologize for that. What I did was I tried to open Chrome to show you a map, But because the game was still open, I think the mod and the game are so intensive that as soon as I do anything else, it just crashes. But yeah, we do have a Discord, Alfred. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join us. You might be able to find some helpful things there. Yeah, so basically it's just northwest of the area. Okay, so I don't have the faith to use this thing. I think maybe we respec it. What faith requirement do I need? 14 faith. That isn't actually that bad. I think we're going to go to Renala. We're going to respec for the sake of whatever. Did I get the... It's Church of the Cuckoo, right? Church of the Cuckoo? That sounds about right. I don't think I got the grace at Renala's room. That's so annoying. Welcome back, Alfred. I don't think I got the grace in Renala's room, so we're gonna have to go get that. Hello, human. How are you? Welcome in. It's been a minute. Just realized I don't have a weapon to fight anything off with. I guess we use the shield. Is the shield upgraded? No. It is indeed, has indeed been a long time. What have you been up to? See ya. Yeah, but so the method for killing the bird, I think you need the, if you can get the gold scarab thing, then all you do is just equip the gold scarab, eat one of the gold feet things, and then you just shoot it from where the grace is on top of the cliff. It will run off the edge, give you like 17,000 runes, and then you just rest at the grace and repeat. Just bought a Star Cosmos lamp. Rejects it, that they are awesome. I used to have one of those. I used to have one of those, but it was like, it had a really loud motor in it. Like, it used to spin around, but the motor was really loud, and it kind of, you know, made it not quite relaxing.
Art thou?
Yes.
Now.
Birth me anew. Actually, I should probably check what spells I have.
Be not, I would...
What spells do I have? The only spells that I have. I guess Garang's Beast Claw. Garang's Beast Claw and Bestial Constitution are the only spells I have. Oh wait, no, I have Flame Sling. If we get 15 faith, then. Have you been anywhere? I've been fantastic, thank you. Been playing a lot of this, Elden Ring. And just generally vibing, you know? So we want 27 strength so we can two-hand most weapons. We'll get like 18 dex. Need 15 of that. And then as much endurance as we can get. Oh my god, that's too much endurance. Cool, that should be fine. We got balled up for that. Interesting. So now we should be able to cast spells. Right. Now the problem is that this is now snookered us. We are in a bad spot. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go up here and then go in through the Albanuric area. Because we need more items. We could probably make it through there with just Flame Sling. We have the Giants. Isn't the Giant Seal one of the best seals in the game? Your spellcasting build? No. So I am playing this game with a randomizer on. So every item in the game has been swapped with another item in the game. We have no control over what items we get. And if I pick up an item, if I pick up a weapon or a piece of armor, it's automatically equipped, and I have to stick with that until I pick up something else. So we picked up a talisman, which is for spellcasting, so we now have to respec into a spellcaster for a while until we can pick up something that isn't a talisman. My chat is completely red? What do you mean? Like all the people? Wait, why can't I cast Grank's Beast Claw? That's an AoE, isn't it? People are red, okay. Get some good golden runes. Let's try and fight these things with Flame Sling. Not bad damage, to be honest. We killed Onyx Lord with nothing but a crossbow, so I'm happy to progress with this. We'll drop the item there. That does some nice damage. Oh, I don't have any blue things. Okay. Guess we beamed on the shield. Shields in this game are weirdly good weapons. Tree Greaves. Still fast from me, right? Yeah, boy. Now, there will be some items in here. So maybe we can run into a new weapon. The good thing is you can tell if it's a weapon or a piece of armor or something because it will be purple or gold if it is a legendary weapon. Nomad Ashes. Nice. That feels weirdly relevant. Fire Spermy. That also feels weirdly relevant. I think that's what's normally there. Right? Oh no, I don't know this area particularly well. All I know is we are now a slap you with shields build. I've also imposed a rule where basically I have to pick up any item that I see. Come here. Let's get this thing stuck on something. There you go. It's almost Smith and Stone once. Nice. These rules interesting. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a fun way of playing through the game. It's a game I'm absolutely adoring. And I wanted to play more of it, but I've already played through it a couple of times. I'm, you know, I wanted to give myself a challenge. The noble guy is so hard. Which noble guy? Oh, the sanguine noble. Here's dead. Oh, I should have given myself more mind so I could summon things. Can I with all these runes? I've got loads of runes. Let's just up my mind. If I could just summon the shield guys. I'm a sucker for you. Oh, we need one more for the shield guys. Oh, no, actually, there might be 74. And then, if we mix... Oh, we don't need that. Flasks. Okay, flasks. Get one of these. Cool. Let's see if we can take on the perfumer with just these. Can I summon for the perfumer? 74. I can summon for the perfumer. Welcome to hell, perfumer. These are the greatest summons in the game. Uh-oh. I didn't actually rest at the thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. Did I not actually rest at the thing? Oh, he just shoots through them. That's not good. This should knock him over, I think. That's a fair bit of damage. Don't let him heal. Don't let him heal. Then I ran in and beat him with a shield. This guy's having a terrible day. Hit him, hit him, hit him. No, 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 no. The shields don't have particularly good tracking. There you go. Give me all my stuff back. What's this guy going to give me? Because he's not going to give me the lift. Not the lift, the thing. The medallion. He's not going to give me the medallion. So what's he going to give me?
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Well, oh, I will finish. The curse, I beg you. You must.
Oh, he does give me the secret medallion. Okay.
Pleased, I chose the medallion. It's only a good for dear lad.
Cool. I'm a sucker for you. Oh God. I'm in trouble. No longer in trouble. Ow. I wonder how I'm going to deal with this guy. 100 damage? I don't think I can kill this guy. I need a better weapon. There's no point in me being over here. I can't kill this guy. Okay. We need a new weapon. We need to go somewhere where there's a lot of items that we don't have to kill anything. Sort of hoping this would be the area, but I can go over here, can't we? Then make our way back down. There's items over here too. Ow. I don't know if I have one up here. Get up here? You can get up here. What might I find up here? Nothing. Blights greets? Greed? Blights greets? It's pretty cool. I don't want to deal with crystallians. Wait, do these things still drop? Now, do you guys think it's cheating if I kill an enemy that I know is going to drop me a good weapon? Because these crabs before dropped the giant rotted great axe. There's only one thing that's cheating. I sort of feel a bit cheesy about it, but you know. Crispy crab. Let's see if they actually drop them. If you crabs gonna drop anything? Crabs? Crabs? That's fair game. I mean, that one didn't drop what I expected it to. It dropped a brass shield, which is actually really good, because that is 100% block shield, isn't it? Yeah. If you know, you know. I gotcha, I gotcha. I have no idea where I am. Let's kill all the crabs. Because if one gives me a poison shield, for example, poison shields are viable weapons. Or bleed shield. We had a bleed shield at the beginning of this game, and it went surprisingly well. Because bleed is just so powerful in this game. We might have to take on this Erdtree avatar with just a shield, though. That will be interesting. Ow. Go! Go! What do you drop? What do you drop? Okay. Now, we have before got the Monk's Flame Blade, but now we have this. Requires 20 dex. What's our dex? 19. That is so annoying. Okay. Okay, that's a new one. I have never seen this weapon before. We got a flail. Not very good damage, but screw it, right? Let's take on this bad boy. It's gonna take a hot minute. Does it bleed? It does bleed. That's good. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yes, that is an Arnold Schwarzenegger quote from the movie Predator. I don't actually know if you can bleed these things. That's very lucky. I feel like if you could, it would have bled by now. That didn't go well. That did not go well. Monster is very tanky and our weapon isn't particularly powerful. That's not the direction that I wanted to attack in. Because we didn't go to this church over here. Jumpies. Hi, jumpies. We stun again? Stun would be good. Oh, let's do this. Don't be a dick and do this. Oh, the delay on that attack is so annoying. We got this, though. Boss is easy. Just curious though, I didn't go into that building over there. I can summon my things now as well. Frostbite? I did not know they're frostbite, that's amazing. Oh, they're gonna die real quick without though. Oh, they just destroyed all my little guys. I got one guy left. Come on, little dudes, just me and you versus the world. Well, he has no resistance to holy damage, apparently. Those things are really good against things that only do physical damage, but this thing's spells are holy damage. I'm gonna explain why it takes no damage from electric. It also can't be bled because it's a tree. That's just science. Trees don't bleed, it's not like they're full of a liquid that sustains them. Actually, the tree sap does. I assume it's like blood. See ya. First try. What's it gonna give me? A rune? It's gonna give me soft cotton and smithing stone once. Hey Sammy, how are you? Nice to see you again. How are you? Okay, well, it's kind of a waste, but let's see how we do. I'm curious about this thing's special ability, so I'm just going to use that on this guy. There's another one behind me. Thin beast bones ever. What? Lol, best boss loot ever. Yeah. Was thinking and talking at the same time, something I probably shouldn't do. Stingy with the drops. Well, that's the point, is it's random. You know, it could be anything. God, calm down, sir. Doing good, good to hear. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, I kicked the tree's ass. That was my job. Oh, I can get in here? I didn't think I was allowed in here. Because I'm too much of a dum-dum. Now this is usually something important, right? I can't think what, but it's something important. Oh, you have to do the erudition thing. Okay, that's fine. So this is +5. Is this a special weapon? I don't think this is a special weapon. I think the upgrade is also random once you get to a certain point. It's that one important thing. Well, you do an emote and then something happens that's a major twist in the plot to this game. That, because I wasn't paying attention to the plot, I was like, I don't understand. What happened? Goat. Goat. Roll a goat. Goat. Another goat's drop anything. Goat. Goat. And they're not dropping anything. They call me Jack the Goat Slayer. Do we go into the catacombs over here? As I recall, the catacombs over here aren't actually that difficult. It's just the one with the illusory walls. I don't know what jellyfish drop. Did jellyfish actually drop anything? I need crit jellyfish. How do you do a visceral attack on them? Look at my floppy flail. Floppy flail. Amber starlight? What? What is that? What is the amber starlight? It's a key item. I feel like that's to do with Selen's questline, right? Isn't that like her soul? No. No idea what to do that. It's getting dark. Jack's Goat Slayer, peanut butter. I don't know if those two statements were related, BZ. Or whether you've just got a bit mad. That's fine. I like that I've got this gold aesthetic going on though. Need more gold armor. I'm a snail, or a gastropod mollusk. I'm a snail. I have a shell on my back. When I'm under attack, I can hide away. Okay. That is a good weapon. Bro, how do you kill the noble guy? I can't kill him. I don't actually remember what you're fighting. These are going to be flame monks. No, they're just going to be throwing daggers. Oh, winged crystal tear. I can't get another winged crystal tear. But this is the one that actually has illusory walls, right? Yes, it is. Stone twos. What? Golem's flame art halberd. But it doesn't have the flame art on it. It's kind of bugged. It does fire damage though, which I don't think this weapon normally does. I think it's combined two weapon arts. Axe must weigh a ton. Yeah, I think it does. It weighs 21. I don't know what unit of measurement it would be, but considering this is a Japanese game, I'm going to assume kilos. So 21 kilos. I think it's made of stone, which would suggest that it's probably more than 21 kilos, but if it was this big... Oh no. Oh, we're fat rolling! We're all fat now. Don't be a dick. I'm a fat boy. But in the game as well, I'm having trouble. I get it. It was double entendre. All of these are just winged crystal tears. It's funny. I can see you there, my friend. Are you kidding me? How'd that not hit him? Back up. Back up, back up. Tell me what you want to do now. I really hate these things. I hate the way these things fight. I can't run away from this thing. I'm too fat. Like, when you attack, they sort of just slide away, and the weapon's too slow to do shit about it. What was the one in front of me? There's gonna be one either side of me now. Kill it. Just kill it. Cute. Be a better weapon. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let's just crit it. Another one behind me. Cool, that's bonus. Now, as I recall, This area is extremely confusing and difficult because it's all about the illusory walls. So I have to find where the other illusory wall is that takes me to where I need to go. Because I've already pulled that. Is it right at the beginning? That can't be right at the beginning. Remember the band called Four Non-Blondes? Yeah, they're the ones that did. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Before that song became a meme. Oh, there we go. I said, hey, what's going on? I apologize if you guys can't see. If it's any consolation, I can barely see either. Either? Okay, cool. This is the boss fight. I don't remember what the boss fight is for this area. And it will only give me one item, so I doubt it's going to be worth it. Oh, it's the invisible snail. We just have to go kill the snail. Which is here. Go away. Oh, I'm fat running. I can't get away from this guy. He just summons things and you have to kill us now. Because I'm fat rolling, there's not really much I can do. Is this worth it? Do I want to see if I can get another? I might have to run straight past and then do a charged R2, see if I can stun the snail. Do I have any items to use here? Is there anything that increases your, like, equip load? I guess I could go level up a bit. How overweight am I? I'm only slightly overweight. I'm so close to being, like, the weight I need to be. I think we have to go level up one time. How much does it cost to level up? It's like 50k. For me, a good song. This thing has a really good raspy female range. She does. She's an amazing voice. $15k is not enough to level us up. No, we're not going to have enough. Oh, we have 35k. Is that enough for one level? We need one level of endurance. I'm going to go yes. Please tell me that's enough to fast roll. I'm still heavy! I've got the bull goat stuff on. Okay, no, we can't. We can't really do boss fights if we're fat rolling. So we're just gonna have to move on. Just gonna have to move on. Let's go Temple Quarter and let's go up to the belfries. I'm gonna eat a watermelon Jolly Rancher. These things are amazing. And they're really hard to get hold of in the UK. These cost me like £3.50. But my god, are they worth it. Oh damn, this game is beautiful. It's just so goddamn cinematic. So cinematic. I like watermelon. Watermelon is definitely my favorite flavor. When it comes to like candies, watermelon is my favorite flavor. Tried a watermelon and pomegranate sour beer recently. Very nice. That sounds really weird. I'm not too much into like fancy beers, like flavored beers. Hey JSD, how are you, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back to our randomizer run. Which is going okay, apart from the fact that we're now fat rolling, and we need to work out where to go from here because we can't dodge anything. I think just stomping through people is a good way to go. The dink that made his shield was really funny. Is it true the singing bat lady gives you some sort of buff when you stand next to her when she sings? I don't think so. Never really thought about it. Never really tried it, I mean. That's not what I wanted. Time to buy lighter armor. You are a goddamn genius, JSD. I keep forgetting that I've deliberately not bought any of the armors just in case things like this happen. Okay, we'll go to a merchant. I'm trying to think who was selling armor. Let me get on my horse. I'm gonna lurk and finish watching my box set and drink my whiskey. Fair enough. What whiskey are you having, Sammy? I'm a big whiskey guy. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure, Treelossus. I can try it out if you want. I don't know what buff it would give you, but...
Not every...
Is that lighter than my current helmet? Yes.
Not every...
Oh my god, that makes me fast roll. That makes me mid roll. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jester. You're a genius. Okay, let's go back into this Catacomb then and kill this goddamn Snail boss. I got Irish whiskey and it's in a Peaky Blinders flask. Nice. Are you watching Peaky Blinders? Is that what you're doing? I'll give it a try, Trelossus. They should keep the main guy occupied while I go kill Snail. Watching them from the beginning. Nice. I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Having such a good time with it. There's something good about watching these like old series you haven't seen in a while and like reliving how you felt when you first watched them, you know? It's great. Nostalgia! So that was pointless. We just got some leggings. Let's go back to Lindau. Wait, this isn't the one I wanted to go to. That's so annoying. Oh yeah, Trelossus. We'll try a thing. We'll try a thing. This isn't where we want to go anyway. So if we go to here, oh, that's it. We need to go to the belfries. We've got time. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Damn it. It's really hard to get to her without aggroing. If I kill all the others and then come back, will she just carry on singing? Sail. Oh no, she is like hot on my trail. Okay. Missed. Whatever. I think they usually give you runes. Let's try the Fort Faroth one. Because as I recall, there are some of them that just sort of sat there, and I could just sneak in and just stand next to them. You just aggro, huh? Alright. Maybe we gotta try it a little bit later. I've never been behind the fort before. It's down here. I think fun? Ooh, ooh. Here we go. Yeah, I'll try that JSD. I'm just curious what this is. There's gotta be a reason why this one is just sat here, right? Oh my god, this one has 1,000,000 health. Why does this one have so much more health than the others? I think this one's like a boss. She screams and hurts. She screams and hurts. Oh, she's like magic. Who is she? Mark around the sky. I charge out too. I've never seen this one before. This is like a mini boss. Woo, woo. She got some funky moves. I don't know what that's about. I have never seen her before. Whatevs. Okay, let's go. Kill Margaret. 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 Steve. Margaret. Come here after I've never seen it before. I would swap over to my other account, but the problem is because this is a modded version, I've moved like all the folders around. So I'll have to unmod it to be able to see. I'm hoping I get another weapon before we get to Godfrey, because this is a +2 halberd. This is flame art halberd, but it does not have a flame art on it. Okay, there's no door. I do, however, have the shield summons, which are really, really, really good against Godfrey. Because he only does physical damage. And they have 100% physical resist shields, so they just sit there and tank him. Which is great. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Level of the shield, guys, just +1. Oh, no. Oh, that's why you want to know what level they were, because they have no poise. They haven't really got the stuff to level them up currently. I have no idea how to fight this guy. I'm just rolling into every one of his attacks. Good job, Jack. I'll learn how he works. It's like a 5-hit combo? No, only if he's near me, okay. It's knowing which attacks have like follow-ups. Hydret's good shit. There's a little bit in there. I'll get a drink in a second. And I'm back. So I had a little look at how the upgrade randomizer works. And the way that the randomizer works for upgrades is it works to your highest upgrade. So if your highest upgrade is 20, it can go anywhere between 0 and 20. So we are basically just going to have to, if we find a good weapon, we have to just upgrade it and hope for the best. Thank you, Janice. Also realized my camera's a little bit out of focus. Beautiful, beautiful. Cool, let's do this. Oh, wait, hang on. The game isn't open. Because I changed some parameters. There is also a face randomizer parameter. I don't know what that does. I'm kind of tempted to hit it, but I don't want to crash my PC. Also, I got some water, so cheers. I'm a snail. Or a gastropod mollusk, I'm a snail. I have a shell on my back. When I'm under attack, I can hide away. Okay, cool. Let's go take on Big Boy again. See how we do. Completely missed it. Just gotta learn his attacks. Just gotta learn his attacks. So stamping attacks bad for me. Stamping attacks bad for me. He's really tall. Really tall. Kind of weird. Kind of sus. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-lum-bum-ba-dum-ba-da-gram-bum. If I could just hit him. Yeah, frostbite. That'd be good. Ow. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy. Well done, Alfred, for killing him. So when do you get to play as the Elden Ring? You get to become an Elden Lord. So there's that. You become, it's like no comment. Next question. I'm a snail or a gastropod mollusk. I'm a snail. Dick fingers. It's kind of lame if you ask me. Yeah, it is. It's kind of lame. Shut up. Very nervous about this, you know. Yeah. Also, how are you, Gwen? They really make you feel how heavy the weapons are in this game. Are you kidding me? This thing dodged me. Oh, Rune Arc. Awesome. Ow. Good to hear. Good to hear. Best chat mod reporting for duty. I think you might be the only mod here, so you are currently the best mod here. Actually, that's a lie. I think quite a few of the mods are here. They're all just lurky boys and girls. Welcome to Elden Ring Randomizer. Use what you see. I have to pick up every item I see and use whatever I'm given, making this extremely hard. Did I come from down here? Oh, that's why I had a feeling. Stun. Yeah, boy. And charged R2. We just have to sit here for a second and then just hit R1 3 times. Did you use the rune arc you just got? I did not. I don't even need to use the rune arc at the moment. I got another axe talisman. That is the second one we've got. Obviously the game is not like set to how many things are actually in the game, which is weird. Dog. Really? Man. Have you played this yet, by the way, Gwen? Couldn't remember if you were that much of a Souls person, but we played a lot of Remnant, I remember that. I liked that game. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Nah, okay. Give it a try, I reckon you'd really like it. It's Souls, but, you know, with that, like, almost Breath of the Wild-y open world quality to it. It's pretty seamless. Like, you could sort of go into a castle, come back out, and you're still in the, like, open world, and it's all very cool. There's this big-ass tree. What's not to like? You've got big-ass trees. You've got an axe. Hey, buddy. Your axe is just a little bit bigger than mine, that intimidates me. Pick it up at some point. Yeah, it's gonna be still full price at the moment. Yeah, wait for it to go on sale. Because at the moment, I mean, this thing is like still unbelievably popular. Like, it came out a couple of months ago now, and it's still like absolute dominating game charts and stuff. Yeah, you are not fun to deal with. I'm dead. Oh, hit me with his balls. How do I get that weapon? That'd be cool. Actually, that's the same axe that I've been using, wasn't it? It's just the non-poisoned version. Because something happened to these boys and they all got poisoned. I think I'm just gonna run past everybody and grab the item. Hope it's a weapon. Bird method OP. Thanks, man. No worries, dude. Yeah, I think it's about 17,000 runes a kill. I don't know how many that is, like an hour, if you're willing to do it for that long, but it's probably the most optimal way to level up, aside from just, you know, killing mainline bosses, but I'm guessing that's one of the reasons you want to level up, to kill mainline bosses. Trying to remember where there's more, like, items. I need to go to an area where there's just a bunch of items laying around the floor. Or a bunch of people who drop items. What would be really good is it the silver foot that gives you item drops, increased item drops? That'd be really useful. Just kill a bunch of random mobs and just see what they drop. Do I have one of those? I actually do. Hammer over here, but you should be stood on an item. Oh, it's a regular white item. This is not going to be anything useful. Rejuvenating boluses. Gonna run away from this guy. Is he scary? Wow, there's literally nothing up here, right? Can I survive that drop? What do we reckon, guys? Can I survive? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, that's the dog thing. The, like, lion with a sword in its mouth. It's useless. Almost useless. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Oh, God. I think if I'd have landed anywhere that wasn't on top of that little pillar, I would have died. Oh, cool. Gravelstone. That was definitely worth me dying. Which I'm assuming is about to happen. See you, nerds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I love that the hand thing was like, he's already dead. All right. Not like I'm gonna eat him. I'm a hand. What do hands eat? There's a pun in there somewhere that I'm not smart enough to work out. Let's go through the catacombs. Because we can't get to Margit yet. We have a +2 weapon. I could try and upgrade it, but it would probably actually be easier for me to just find a better weapon. This weapon's too slow anyway. So JSD, I don't know if you hear what I said. I worked out what the deal was with upgrades. It basically randomizes between the lowest upgrade that you could have, which is 0, and the highest upgrade you could have, which for me is 24. So the fact that I've got a +2 weapon is just bad luck, basically. But if I go down here, I'm fairly sure there's a bunch of items at the bottom of this. I got to the bottom at least. Didn't help, but I got there. You know? Time to level every weapon. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't using the Gargoyle's Halberd. But I'm confused by this, because it says Gargoyle's Flame Art Halberd. But it doesn't have flame art on it, which is weird. I'm guessing it tried to put flame art on it, but it has to have the charge attack because it's a special weapon. So it just says it in the title it does fire damage, which I don't know if this already does, if this usually does. It's way too slow to kill these things. Guess I can just do that. I don't care about you. $36 ballista bolts. Alright. This area is going to be incredibly difficult without a lantern. Hello, sir. Uh-oh. Did that door just close on me? Flame Art is the equivalent of Chaos Infusion fire scaling. Oh, really? I thought it literally just meant the Art of War, the Ashes of War was the Flame Art one. The one where you throw fire in front of you, then swing your sword through it, and it somehow magically causes fire to be imbued on your sword. Ooh, is Moog's Shackle down here? And obviously it's usually down here. Is it still down here? Sword of Night and Flame OP. It used to be OP. It's still a very, very good weapon, but it's not as absolutely busted as it was pre-patch. Is this still Moog's Shackle? Is it still Moog's Shackle? Just fucking... Ah, it's not going to be, is it? No, it's a Somber Smithing Stone 8. Fucking lobsters! Lobsters! Okay. There's a hole in the wall down there. Need to go down there. Yeah, if we got something like Sword of Night and Flame, I would invest and then just upgrade to that. But the Gargoyles Flame Art Halberd, bit random. Because also, so if it's got Flame Art on it, then does this mean this isn't a special weapon? So +2 is literally the second. Oh my god, it's terrible. I genuinely think the shield might be a better weapon. Because at least the shield you can manage, like, the speed. Like, trying to kill the little gargoyle dudes with this. Okay! That is a good weapon. I'm assuming Godric cannot be bled, right? I don't have the arcane to use it. Are you kidding me? That is a good weapon. What damage are we doing? 74. Fuck. Time to respec it just a bit. Yeah, absolutely. We need to go down here and get all these things first. Well, not first. We need to do that after. We've got like 20 larval tiers, so we could just respec whenever we get a weapon that we need to use. My worry is that the next purple thing we pick up is going to be another gigantic, impossible to use weapon. How many larval tiers we have? We have 10 more. That's fine. We've been getting them quite frequently, and it's randomized items, so there's always a chance that we'll pick up what was meant to be like 10 flame butterflies and pick up 10 larval tiers. You can double equip shields, but the way that the game works is it automatically equips whatever weapon I pick up, and it will put shields in my left hand. So if I pick up another shield, it'll just put it in my left hand.
Is it time?
Yes, please. Yes, please, mummy. So I need 13 arcane to get this to work. And whatever the dex requirement is too. It's apparently 13. Cool. And then let's do this. Let's do this for these boys. And then endurance as much as we can. Not all of them. What does his weapon scale with? Dex and arcane, apparently. Arcane more than anything else. That can mess your poise up pretty bad if you get some heavy shit, right? Yeah, we've had a few situations where that's happened. Where we've suddenly... I have a habit of picking up weapons in the middle of fights, and then I'll suddenly be fat rolling with a gigantic weapon that I don't have the stats to use. And then I'll just have to call it there. Okay. Let's go back down there. I'm a snail. Or a gastropod mollusk, I'm a snail. We've got an hour left of Elden Ring, and then we got some, we're doing some Jackbox at Jackbox Thursdays. If you guys want to play some Jackbox. Can you upgrade the dagger? Damn good question, probably. I need runes, but I'm sure at some point I've picked up a Newman's rune. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Thingy boy's here. Come on, buddy. That's why this weapon's good. This weapon has probably the highest bleed out of any weapon in the game. Apart from maybe Rivers of Blood, which is just busted. Oh, now we get 5 different items for his entire armor set, right? What do we get? What do we get? Great Grave Glove Wart, a Dragon Heart, Lightning Great Bolts. 49 Lightning Great Bolts. Interesting. Yeah, this thing kind of shreds. It also has an ability where it just kind of flings blood at people and causes blood buildup, but doesn't do any damage, which is interesting. Oh, I don't have any souls here.
No matter.
Hell yeah. Cool, we're now plus 10. Something tells me you gotta find a great bow. We found a great bow. We found, what was it we found earlier? We found this earlier, just a regular great bow plus 16. Cool, so we now have a plus 10 Reduvia, which is the highest level that it can be. It does 290 damage, but at that speed and that blood buildup, it's slightly insane. If we get... Hang on. We have Seppuku, but we can't put it on another weapon. That's so annoying. If we put on Seppuku, it'd be so funny. Because I think it was on... Yeah, we have a blood short sword with Seppuku on it. Cool. And then let's just give us good HP. Why not? Go body Godfrey now. Could he be bled? He's a ghost, isn't he? I didn't think you could bleed him. I will try. I know that like the real version can be bled, but I don't think the ghost version could be bled. What do I find the second Godfrey and all those other bosses? It depends where you are in the game. I do not want to spoil too much for you, but as you can tell, we are sort of doing endgame stuff. Called the Blue Godfrey. That suck when you find another weapon. Yeah, but hopefully it'll be fully upgraded, so... Where's the second one? A little later on. It depends where you are in the plot. I don't want to ruin the plot for you. If you said you were at the Fire Giant, right? Oh, this is great. This thing is great. I was really worried that was going to be a weapon. I'm not going to kill anything, because I don't want to risk dropping a weapon. Is there actually a plot to this game? Yeah, Gwyn, this game was written by George R.R. Martin, the guy who did Game of Thrones. There's a crazy story to this game. So I'm going to summon my little dudes, and hopefully they'll distract him while I bleed this guy out. Vati Vidya did like a half-an-hour video on like the plot of this game. From Software makes mechanically great games, but plot, story, lore are always fucking terrible. Disagree. They have amazing plot, they just don't shove it down your throat. So you've got to, like, find it. They're not a Ubisoft game where they just completely stop all of the plot, they stop all the gameplay for plot, you know? You've got to work it out. So this isn't actually working as well as I thought it would against him, because you can't bleed him. What was either written in books or delivered by terrible voice? What game have you been playing, my guy? There's no books in these games, and the voice acting in Dark Souls games has always been fucking incredible. Which Dark Souls games have you played? Dark Souls 2 and 3. I mean, 2 was the Bastard Child. 2 had some issues. A lot of issues. Dark Souls 3... I mean, Dark Souls 3, the plot relied quite heavily on you knowing what happened in the first 2. Mainly the first one. maybe not books, but flavor text on items and shit. Yeah, but I think that's a much better way of getting a story across than... Would you rather that than Metal Gear Solid, where you have to sit through 45-minute cutscenes every time you kill a boss? Like, I'd much rather a game that didn't stop the progress for you to learn the story, you know? Come here, Godfrey. Because you can play through the games and not worry about the plot. You can play through the games and be like, why am I fighting a ghost version of the first Elden Lord? Like, what's going on? Or you could just play through. But you could also look at the item that he gives you when you kill him and find out why he's here. Play through all 3 Dark Souls games, I have no idea what the fuck was happening the whole time. Yeah, no, they're definitely games that require a little bit more... You can't just play through them and know what was going on, you know? But I think the point is that it's not trying to tell you a story, it's trying for you to experience it, you know? Are you fucking kidding me? I think the idea of these games is that the plot is the least important thing happening. I think it's the experience of everything else. You can learn why you're fighting the things you're fighting, or you can not. It's not that important. I remember seeing this thing about how the reason games like this have such sort of in-depth plots is because you have like the developers aren't afraid to not let you see something. Like you play like a Ubisoft game, for example, like Assassin's Creed, and if you missed a mission that was plot relevant, or it wasn't plot relevant but was like flavor text, for example, after the game finishes, it would go back and finish this mission. Whereas this game just goes, cool, you play the game. Say they have great story and lore and shit, it's just false because of how it's delivered in a very unfriendly way. No, I'll agree with you, it's not delivered in the best way. But I prefer that to games that you have to sit through endless cutscenes, endless dialogue trees, endless fucking exposition. I mean, like Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, a game I loved, but the story was so fucking like fart sniffy, and it got to the point where it repeatedly told you the story over and over again. And I'm like, I know the story. Can I play the game now? You know, I'm here to kill giant robot dinosaurs. I'm not here for you to tell me why Gaia and Hades are having this conflict. It is preference. Like, these games absolutely are not for everybody. But to say that they're like the worst story games, I massively disagree. I'm not saying that the games have good story because you have to work for them. I'm saying they have good story because they have good story. Like, you just said you don't know what the story is because you play through the games and have no idea what the story is. Yeah, it might be bad storytelling in your view, but that still means you don't know what the story is. So you can't say it has a bad story if you don't understand the story. I'll admit, I probably wouldn't know the story if it wasn't for, like, YouTube lore channels and stuff like that. You can buy arrows from the Finger Maidens, I think. Or from one of the early thingies. The way the story is told is part of the story. Exactly. Your characters in Dark Souls are always completely irrelevant people. So you're not going to have... It's not like, to go back to like Horizon Zero Dawn or Assassin's Creed, where you're playing as the protagonist. You're not playing as a protagonist in Dark Souls games. You're playing as a complete nobody who's almost completely irrelevant to the story until you make yourself relevant. So it's not going to say like their corruption and their possession by a cosmic entity. Let's explain the plot to some random dude who just turned up one day. Well, anyone who hasn't followed a quest and has just been going around killing bosses, that's what most people do in Dark Souls games, and that's fine. But to say that and then like turn around and say the plot's bad because you weren't following it, I don't know. Also, I realised that, Gwen, we're getting heated, but you've got 2 fucking super fans here. It's actually more like saying Game of Thrones is terrible because you watched it with the sound muted. Yeah? I would agree with that statement. I watched Game of Thrones and didn't really like it, but that's personal preference. But yeah, it's not the full experience if you're not looking into these things, but you don't need to. I think that's the thing. The games are mechanically and interesting mechanically and intrinsically interesting because of the world that it's in. You know? Oh no, it was the way you said it. It was like, I remember someone saying that someone was having a go at Five Nights at Freddy's and saying the problem with Five Nights at Freddy's is there's no subtext. And I was like, the problem with Five Nights at Freddy's is that it's nothing but subtext. Like, the Five Nights at Freddy games are terrible. The plot is interesting. But to get to the plot, you have to be good at these very repetitive games. You know? Which I think is an interesting contrast to these, where the games themselves are really interesting and the plot is taking a back seat. It was just all the people slanting like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which admittedly was a bug fest. But to say that the game doesn't have any subtext isn't good. Oh no, I agree, Gwen, but like I said, I think with especially Japanese games, they have a habit of doing one or the other. They don't tell you what's going on, or they do the Metal Gear Solid thing and have 45-minute cutscenes every time a boss bit appears. I'm just thinking back to my first playthrough of Snake Eater and literally having to watch a movie after you kill Ocelot. It's just... that's bad storytelling. I shouldn't have to watch a movie to understand why this dude wants to kill me. Bad storytelling equals bad story. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think a good story is a good story. How it's told is sort of irrelevant. Yeah, I think it's like... I mean, it's like reading a book. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could set the scene in the most beautiful way possible, or they can just give you a few points to latch onto, and you could go for that. It's how you take it. How it's told us what grounds you and immerse you in the story. Yeah, but I think it's a different medium when it's a video game, because you are literally in the game. You are the character. So it's up to you if your character participates or doesn't. Because if you were this person, maybe you don't give a shit about why Godfrey's the first Elden Ring. Maybe you don't give a shit why a girl called Melina came out of nowhere and told you that she was going to come along and help you get to this place to kill Godfrey. Maybe you wouldn't give a shit, you know? And I think that's what makes them a better storytelling method than, like, watching a movie, because you have no part in the story. Plus, especially in like RPG games like this, it's up to you if you want to just fucking kill every character and just be a dick. You know? I got my one guy left. Not really been paying attention to this fight at all. But also going off to Soul storytelling. Yeah, and Soul storytelling is definitely flawed. No, I don't argue that there's a flawed method of storytelling there. I'm arguing that doesn't mean the game has bad story. It just has a bad way of delivering it, you know? Like when you hear a song and you go, objectively this is a bad song, but objectively this song, like, isn't my thing, but the song itself is a good song, you know? Like Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Objectively, it's a song, it's a pop song, but it's a brilliantly written song. It's just the delivery was terrible. You know? Objectively, it's a song. You know what I meant. This is so much easier with a faster weapon, having to deal with super slow sloggy weapons. Two non-mutually exclusive. True. Oh, I missed arguing with you, Gwen. Or debating with you. They both come together to make a song. Yeah, exactly. But have you never sort of had like a... I don't know, I've definitely like read books or like seen stories and stuff that I've thought like that's a good story, but the way it comes across is bad. That doesn't detract from it being a good story or whatever. Or especially with songs and stuff, you know, you come across a song that maybe they sang it terribly or the composition was off, but the song itself is objectively amazing and written well. God damn the roll catching! I have anything to throw at this guy. But can I blood grease this thing? I cannot. Huh! I should do a lot more than I thought of. Damn it. I think it's just what you prefer in a story. Like, are you okay with, you know, if you're playing a video game, with the gameplay itself being halted for the sake of the story? I myself would much rather a game where the story takes a back seat and the game itself tells the story. You know, as I said, you know, a lot of open world, like Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed, Horizon Zero Dawn, that kind of thing, they'll grind progress to a halt to tell you the story. And it's a brilliant way of completely losing any immersion when you're not in the world anymore, when you're just watching the characters interact with each other. I'd weapon at him, but it doesn't do any damage, and I can't bleed it, so there's not really any point in me weapon at him. When they close the game, I need you to understand the story is just as bad, if not worse. But most people don't have to do that. I'm saying I definitely had to do that with some of the parts of the story, but the stories are just so dense that, you know, it's going to take a little bit of investigating to work out a story. And I prefer that than, you know, watching an hour-long cutscene. I agree there's probably got to be a middle ground, but I just think things like cutscenes detract. With certain aspects of the story, yeah. Because in one playthrough you can't really do, especially in the Souls games, you can't really do all the different quest lines and plot missions in one playthrough. So to understand how they all kind of fit together, I've watched lore videos. Also, you know me, Gwen, I'm an idiot, so I need everything explained to me. Damn it, Godfrey! But the Lord of the Bird Method is 50k risk to level up. Yeah. Also, if you've never been through that area, Alfred, have fun with that bit, because that whole area is a goddamn nightmare. So, you know, have a good time. I like this, though. I like debating on things like this. Also, at one point, you still have to pause killing shit to run back and forward to find all the shit in the game, right? What do you mean, sorry? But it's not about killing shit, it's about experiencing the world and being immersed in the world, you know? Yeah, exactly. All of that is optional. This guy seems to... I wonder if I'll do Millennia in this playthrough. I really don't want to, but if I've got this weapon, I could probably do it if I could parry her. Yeah, I think that's the thing is about these games is that like they give you as much story as you're willing to put into it. You know, the argument is that Ubisoft games just shit lore down your throat in the cutscene format. Yeah, because they do. I've played Horizon Zero Dawn. And this is better because you don't have to pause gameplay to get story. Yeah. Because the story isn't the only thing going on here. The gameplay is also. What, you don't have to pause gameplay to get the story. You can, like JSD said, you can get as much as you give. If you want to know what's going on, you can look at item descriptions. But you don't have to. You could just play the game. And I think it comes down to what you want out of an experience. Do you want to know what the story is? Do you want to just play the game? Do you want a bit of both? You know? You're not finding out any story fighting this boss, but you don't know the context of why we're here, or who Godfrey is, or what an Elden Lord is, or why he's God. Skip cutscenes in Ubisoft games, though, true, but then you have no idea what's going on in the plot, and then I guess you're having a similar experience, but you've got no way of going back. I think it's fine because it's akin to real life and know about the stuff I give a shit about. Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. I think that's the thing, though, is Gwyn, have you ever played Horizon Zero Dawn? Horizon Zero Dawn is I think, a brilliant example of bad storytelling. It had a good story. It had great gameplay and an interesting world, but it was told really, really, really badly. You'd go into this amazing, giant open area underground in a world you thought was in olden times and is in new times. There's technology everywhere. And then you would have to sit there for 5 minutes as a hologram explains what's going on, instead of walking around and finding remnants of the world, or, you know, fighting someone who might have been there the whole time, or finding any kind of reference to what happened there. Instead, you get a 5-minute cutscene of a hologram talking to you. And then you walk into a new room, which you would love to explore, but you're not allowed to, because you walk in and another cutscene starts. And then another cutscene starts, and then there's a boss fight. Why couldn't you just walk in and there be some items around you can inspect if you wanted to, or you could just walk to the boss fight? If you wanted to know what was going on down there, you could find out. And it would be much more interesting when you have to work for something than it being just sort of told to you. I think I'm going to get into about half health and then summon my guys. That attack is... Calm down, Wilfred. Calm down. I'm arguing the story and therefore the storytelling in Souls is bad. I think the argument that we're having is whether or not bad storytelling or non-conventional storytelling equals a bad story. I would argue it doesn't. I would argue just because the story isn't told in the conventional sense that makes it a bad story. I think that's just completely objective. It's like saying because a book has a bad cover, it's not a good book. You know what I mean? I don't think they're akin to each other. I don't think they're relevant. That was obviously hyperbole, but you know what I'm saying. Fair enough, then. Agree to disagree, my guy. Like, I love these games. I think the stories are great. I will admit they're incredibly convoluted sometimes. But I think it's very difficult to judge a story if you don't know the story. Like you said yourself, you don't know what happened in these games. So surely your point of reference to how good the story is irrelevant if you don't know the stories. And just because you didn't get the story because to you it was told in a bad way doesn't make it a bad story. Like, look into the stories of these games. Play through Dark Souls again with the acknowledgement of you want to know what the story is. You know? Because to be fair, like, Dark Souls 1 especially, it's the one that's probably told you the most. Sort of piecemealed house to live. Yeah, true. but I think that's sort of part and parcel with these games. Everything's sort of... Oh, fuck! Everything's done in little bits, because I think with how the grind is in this game sometimes, like, for example, imagine if this guy was monologuing at you. To be fair, the first boss fucking does that, and it's a fucking nightmare. But imagine if there was a piece of dialogue, for example, that was every time you walked into this room, you had a voice in your ear saying, we need to make sure we kill this guy because of this and this and this and this, every single time you fought this boss. And the difficulty of these games is part of the charm of them. Having that, like, repetitive, like, aspect to the story as well would just, I think, drive people insane. Okay, let's take it back then. Let's take it back. What game would you say has a brilliant method of telling a story? I want to hear what you say, like, what kind of thing would you want to see from a game like this? Because bear in mind that you haven't played Elden Ring, so you're basing this on Dark Souls. But what would be your ideal way of experiencing the stories? We can have both, but I think with the difficulty of these games, having the plot to stay on top of you as well would just be too difficult. I think it would be too much. Take Warcraft, for example. Okay? I don't know the story to that, so I can't really make a judgment. But go on. So how is it like multi-level? What would you say is a multi-leveled way of storytelling? Because to be fair, I don't think Dark Souls and Elden Ring are as convoluted as some other games. Like Hollow Knight, for example. Hollow Knight literally starts with a cutscene in which somebody like explodes, and then you just start. There's no like, we are on the quest to find. There's nothing like that. It just kind of starts. If books, videos, quest lines, in-game cutscenes. Big, expensive cinematic cutscenes. Okay. These voice lines delivered during gameplay. Yeah, no, I'll say that, you know, the thing about Souls games is there's the idea that you're sort of doing this yourself, though. So I feel like having like a voice in your head. Like most games have like a voice in your head character. How do Souls games deliver its story? Opening cutscene, settings, combat, flavor text. And then dialogue with NPCs. But again, dialogue with NPCs is usually to set up puzzles and things. Like, that's another thing this game does is the puzzles and exploration. It doesn't just say, go to this area, and then, I was going to say mark on your map, but this game does have a map. But like, the other Souls games don't sort of say, oh, go to this area and go do this thing. They give you a riddle to solve, or some kind of, you know, cryptic clue. Oh, damn. Go on, shield boys, do your thing. Oh my god, so many of them just died. Also, like, I would just say, this is coming from two complete amateurs when it comes to, like, game design and storytelling. I've never written a book or a story, and I've never made a game. And I don't think you have. So this is sort of just, you know, coming from two amateurs on the subject, but people who play games, you know. seen the... Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've put fucking a lot into this. But I think that you just summed it up right there. It's what you like. Like, I think the problem is you can't say something is objectively good or bad just because you don't like it. It's subjectively good or bad. If you don't like something about a game, that's valid. If I don't like something about a game, it's valid. It's just to say that a game doesn't have a good story because you didn't like it does not make it a bad story. You know? Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of people agree on opinion. I mean, yeah. I think that's not true at all. People like Coldplay. People listen to Coldplay, have choice. I think just because a lot of people do it doesn't mean it's good. I think it's very easy for that to turn into a mob mentality of, okay, in that case, that's the right thing to do if a lot of people agree on it. So let's turn that into the right thing to do and disregard any counter arguments. Yeah, the character you play as in a Souls game is not the important character, whereas in most other games you're somewhat important. You know, or you're mentioned as someone important. In these games, you are literally a nobody running around. That's why it's so jarring to all the people you meet. They're just like, who the fuck are you? And you have no answer for it because you're literally a nobody. Guessing he can't be frostbitten, right? I'm guessing he's immune to most status ailments. Damn it. No. Why can you defeat the most powerful shit in the world? Well, play the game, find out. What's the context and relevance behind that? Play the game and find out. I think I got lucky. I think we got him. No, don't do this to me, game. I'm a young man. Don't do this to me. Cool. I got a commoner's headband for that. You're flying. I am indeed. I look like William Afton. At least that's what Poss said. To be fair, I don't think the story or the gameplay of Souls is what makes them good. I think exploration is the thing that makes these games good. The fact that you can peek around every corner, like game level design, is absolutely fucking sublime in these games. I think they did such an amazing job of that. And you can disagree with the story, you can think the game's too hard, or don't like the way they play, but you can't deny that the exploration in these games is absolutely fucking on point. Yeah, the whole dying and like doing it over and over again is part of the story in most cases. I was a little unsure of how it fit in Sekiro, but I guess... I mean, Sekiro pretty much established that you can't die, so... Where I think it took me and my friend like 5 hours to defeat the Asylum Demon the first time. Oh yeah, the first time I fought the Asylum Demon... Actually no, the first time I fought the Asylum Demon, I had watched speedruns, so I picked the black firebombs and destroyed it really easily. The second time, when I was like, I'm not going to use speedrun strats because that's cheesy and I actually want to experience this game for myself, it probably took me a long time to kill those things, to kill that thing. But it's also like, that. I think that opening scene, where you I think that sets up the Souls experience perfectly. You walk into a room with a broken sword, a gigantic creature comes out of the sky, you attack it with your sword and do nothing to it, and it fucking one-shots you. And you have to make the choice to walk away from the boss fight. Like, I think that is amazing storytelling in itself, that you have to walk away from a boss fight. What other game makes you do that? To literally make the decision to walk away from a boss fight? I think it's a very clever way of doing it. Might not be for everyone. Absolutely not for everyone. Like, nothing's for everyone. That's the point of personal preference. But I just think it's a really clever way of starting off the game and sets a precedent of, oh god. What story has been delivered? The fact that you are irrelevant. The fact that your character is not a powerful character. That you are literally a nobody. That this creature whose job it is to keep you in here is keeping you in here. And you have to go around and kill all the other ones and find all the stuff to help you. I got a whip. I got a bloody whip with Flame of the Red Mains on it. Right. I didn't even think that was purple. But I've never used a whip in this game before. Yeah, rip plus 10. Bleed. Okay. 3 hits didn't bleed. Okay, I have to take on Margot, sorry, with a +4 whip. Please just be another item. Please just be a weapon. Oh no. Weapon? What not a weapon, sir? Yeah, it's really frustrating that I have a +10 weapon that I now no longer have. We could summon Melna for the Margot fight, can't we? That's plot. You can't take that away from me. That's plot. I'm not gonna do that. It's cheap, but still, it's plot. Oh. Is there nothing over here? Bad game design. Oh, I can go to the, where that book usually is. Can I knock it down with a whip, though? Do I need to knock it down? What color is it? It's white. It's just going to be upgrade materials. Oh, so I looked, by the way. It says on the website for the mod that I downloaded that there are 4,000 items in game and 2,800 items. Oh, sorry, 4,000 world items in game, 2,800 enemy drops. So a lot of stuff. Just walk up to it. You can pick it up for some reason. Oh, okay. I had a feeling you had to knock it down. All right. Golden Rune +5. Hell yeah. Golden Rune 5. Oh, I have to take on the fucking assassin, don't I? The black knife guy. Girl. I think it's implied that they're all female, right? Or is it just Tish that's female? Either way, hopefully I can bleed it out. Dig it deeper just to throw it away. Ah, that is not a lot of damage. But I can stun lock because whips do a lot of poise damage. Ah! +4 weapon. Oh no, no! Dick. They're all female according to the armpiece. Okay, cool. I knew Tish was. I didn't know whether they were all female. Do 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 do. I think I'm just going to run past. I have no reason to kill him. And I'm hoping where the Erd Tree thing is, on like the bed chamber thing, is going to be like a +10 Rivers of Blood or something, which I would not be able to wield. But it's 22 decks for Rivers of Blood. I'm a yield lobby. Is that what that is? I was thinking. I was like, that wasn't Godfrey. No. Oh, is this Teach? It's not a weapon. I've got Flame of the Red Mains. What does this do? Oh, that's incredibly effective. I'm just gonna do this. It's phase 2 low, but okay. This is kind of fucked. Well, until yeah, I've run out of thingy. When you get that knife, does it have that ability? The whole, like, sucky ability. Yeah, Ludwig's theme is probably my favorite score of any Soulsborne boss. I need to, one thing I want to do, though, is play through Sekiro again. I've only ever played through Sekiro, like, twice. I've never... I don't know, I think I've done it once on stream, and I remember Ash and it took us, like... I think an entire stream, like 4 or 5 hours. Ronin's armor. Okay. Margot's gonna be a dick. Margit isn't actually that difficult a boss fight. I find Margit easier. Also, he has the word git in his name. Let's just do this, so I can just flame red mains him constantly. Do 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 do. Great, if you're still here, here's a cutscene. But then this cutscene has a grand reveal of explaining who the first boss is. And setting out for where the rest of the bosses are.
What is thy business with these thrones?
I'm gonna pee on them.
Godric the Golden.
Where's Godric's the smallest? Godric's massive.
The twin prodigies, Mikola and
Wait, no, I think the weirdest is how how small Radahn's is. Considering Radahn is like 50 foot tall.
General Radahn.
Guess they were
Praetor
once
Rykard.
normal people, weren't they? Rykard's is tiny.
Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors. All. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
Fire! Ow. Oh my god. I want to know how much of his moveset is just Margit. Oh, that's me. Let's summon these guys. Oh, I can't summon them. Why can't I summon them? Oh, because I used flame. Fox immediately counters me. No, no, no. Ha! I didn't even hit him. I did 90 damage to him. It's just interesting to think about if you were Morgott, like, you know, you were trying to help out your mate Godric, and then this dude turns up, and you're like, who the fuck's this dude? And then you shit all over him for like a couple of hours, and then all of a sudden he kicks your ass, and you have to run home fleeing, and you're like, yeah, I should probably have told Godric there's this dude who just came in and just. Like, I kicked his ass for a while, and then he came back with some, like, friends. I should probably tell him. And then you're like, I shouldn't worry about it. I'll go home, I'll go to my castle, my fucking throne under the Urge Tree, the creator of life, and the thing that holds back the death of the world. And then, like, a couple of days later, the same dude just comes wandering into your living room, and you're like, for fuck's sake, man! Make me break my cane and everything. I don't think we're gonna kill Morgott today. I like that he uses the same voice line though. Yeah, we're gonna have to find something better. And I'm gonna start doing Jackbox in like 12 minutes. Touch me, big man. Okay. Hey, Drum, how are you? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna kill Morgott. We need to go somewhere that has a lot of items. JST, can you think of anywhere that has a lot of items I haven't been to yet? Maybe, ooh. No, we've already been there. We need to go to a cave. Let's go to a cave. I can get down there from Bellum Church, right? I think so. Tunnels and catacombs, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing well, Drum. We've been progressing nicely. We haven't killed any major bosses today. Have we killed any major bosses today? We've just sort of been running around today. We've ended up with a blood whip, which is not a good weapon. So we need to sort that. I've just realized something. I don't think I've ever gone all the way to the end of this ravine. I always turn right and go up the ladder, but I've never been all the way to the end. What's at the end? Well, today's the day. You also might want to consider killing NPCs. Yeah, but I don't want to soft lock myself just in case they... I mean, I guess you can't really soft lock yourself, but I don't want to end up screwing something up. There's also the problem that a lot of NPC fights are really difficult fights if you don't have decent weapons. Like, if I tried to kill one of the shopkeepers with this whip, they're going to kill me. And then every time I go near them, it's just another person. You dealt with any of the invaders in Round Table? Yes, I've killed both the invaders in Round Table Hold. Yeah, true, you get that bell bangs. I haven't even played Bloodborne recently. Why have I got Ludwig's theme in my head? I think maybe Godfrey's theme is the same key, and I'm just like finishing it off in my head. Oh, is this all that's down here? Is this thing? Oh, I hear a bat. I hear bats. Let me kill this thing first. Let me kill this thing first. You can do whatever you want to me. JK. Fuck you boys up. Ready for the flame of the red mates! That was so unbelievably effective. Got a new hood, lads. What do you think of that? Flogging, hell yeah. Drum, you said the other day that you were thinking of getting Bloodborne. Is Bloodborne out on the PS5? I genuinely don't know. I just thought the stone people are going to be impossible to kill with a blood whip, as is the magma worm. Because the only other thing I have is throwing fire at them. I'm fairly sure the dude who lives in lava isn't going to be affected by fire. Play the PS4 version. Is available for free to anyone with PS Plus, aka me. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. I get it, Mr. Moneybags over here. I'm looking forward to watching you play Bloodborne though, because you're going to get so mad. You're going to get so mad. It would only be better if you were also playing Sekiro, because you would get even madder at Sekiro. Can you backstab in this game with whips? You cannot. Actually, that's not bad damage. Not great, but bad. It's not great, but not bad. No worries, JSD, I appreciate the like. I'll stream Bloodborne at some point. Yeah, do it. Please do. Please do. Bitch. Okay. That stuns them as well? That's amazing. Can't see anything. This is fine. These give me bolts. Black keep. Aren't they the really good bolts? Well, I have no way of preventing this poison. Oh, I didn't expect this to go up. Sort of expecting it to go down. I've got the mushroom legs on. I thought that prevents you from getting poisoned. Nope. Maybe they give you poison? Can't remember what they do. Oh, there's a purple over there. There's a purple nub over there. Be a plus 10 weapon. Be a plus 10 weapon. Stone sword key. That's fine. That's fine. Wait, I can blow these guys up. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Big boom. Go both of them and hit neither of them. My life in a nutshell. New weapon? Eternal Darkness. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to assume a spell. Sucks up other spells if I'm not mistaken. Yes, an incantation. Okay. It's a spell. Okay. I've never seen it before. Yeah, we also had a go at taking on Radahn earlier, which didn't go well because I've made a point to not summon anything, and trying to fight Radahn without summoning anything is very difficult. We got sort of there. We got him to about half HP. Runark, nice. Yeah, we were unable to kill him. It buffed him back at, yeah. To be fair, like, I've never thought that the Radahn fight is unfair. I just think it's difficult. But it's managed by the fact that you're allowed to summon things for it, right? Because if you want to with Radahn, you could just keep resummoning and let them kill him. I mean, I was joking when I said earlier, but we need 20 arcane and 18 dex. Okay. This should have been a raid boss, so it's be difficult. I mean, yeah, and it's on brand with the story itself, isn't it? The fact that he's like, they have a festival where they try and kill him, you know? If that's what the festival was about. I was unsure why they called it a festival. Respect, baby. Oh, I will. I will. I'm going to go level it up. Because it's +3 at the moment. Gonna plus it to whatever level I can. And then respec into it. I don't even think I need too much. Rivers of Blood +6 is plenty to take on Morgoth. And then head to Renala. Respec into it. So 18 dex, 20 arcane. Now just never pick another item. I'm going straight to Morgoth. I'm not finishing what we were doing. I'm going straight to Morgoth. Just so I don't have to look at another item.
Is it time? Now.
Okay, so let's go. 18 dex, 27 strength to pick up other items, 20 arcane. We were so close as well. 30 that, 30 that. Oh. Maybe we don't need all that strength just yet. We'll go 20. There you go, 23 strength. Hell yeah. I forgot it does fire damage. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go destroy Morgon. Keep calling him Margit. Stop seeing stuff. Yeah, it's my problem. I look at stuff too often. Now the question is, JSD, do I just hit L2, 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 L2 the entire time, or shall I actually try and, you know, do it properly? Let's keep one of them. Did you run out of upgrade materials? I think I ran out of money, not upgrade materials. Yeah. But a +6 Rivers of Blood will be fine, right? We've also got the Axe Talisman. We've got 2 of those. I'm not really sure how. The option is there, mash the L2, yeah. If you guys have never seen the Rivers of Blood katana before, it's everywhere in PvP because it's just absolutely broken. Okay, that's a good thing. It doesn't do anything too abusable. Yeah, I've never lost in PvP against the Rivers of Blood. I think the problem is when there's more than one Rivers of Blood. Every time I've invaded, there's been at least one person. It's either Rivers of Blood or Moonveil. They're just everywhere in PvP. Because Moonveil's L2R2 is a one-shot if it hits you with the sword. And Rivers of Blood can absolutely shred you. Good grief, the damage, yeah. What I'm hoping as well is when he does his thing where he just sits there for a second, it's like, ah! I will just build up bleed damage. In fact, is there anything else I could do to build up bleed damage? I'm guessing I can't use any of these now. It's so funny if you could put bleed on Rivers of Blood. Oh yeah, I think if you've got 2 weapons with seppuku on drum, they are better, but the weapon art of Rivers of Blood, look at the range on this thing. If I can just... I don't know his moveset at all. Look at this. Look at that range. I did 500 damage and also almost bled him. It almost bled me as well, though. Oh no, he bleeds? He bleeds? Does he bleed? I think I'm getting a bit too cocky now that I have a good weapon. I'm just walking in and immediately getting stomped on. It is technically Jackbox time, but let's see if we can kill Margaret before we do that. It's just the speed of it as well. Like, you hit L2 and it's just this slash slash. It's like that one boss fight in Sekiro, where if you don't parry him, he just one-shots you regardless of what you do. You know the one I'm talking about, JST. I can't remember his name. Like, the cross. He does the Ashina cross thing. In fact, let's do this. Let's distract him and then bleed the shit out of him. Go, my mini goblin shield boys. Why are you attacking me for? Attack my mini goblin shield boys. There you go. Oh, he is fucking them up. But I can just hit through this. Oh, I have no fucking stuff left. Hang on. It's not Lord Ishin. It's just a dude. It's like a completely unconsequential dude. Okay, so I fucked up because I summoned them and then forgot that that means I don't have any L2 magic blue power. Is this phase 2 already? Does the cross? I don't. It's not necessarily the cross. It's the. He goes like chink, and then it goes boom boom, and then just does like 2 really really fast attacks. And you have to parry both of them, and if you don't, it's just an insta kill. I think I need to bring some more blue juice with me. Yellow juice doesn't really matter. Blue juice, need some of that shit. Well, I guess it's red juice. They're both yellow. What am I doing? Glasses. Talking about the blue Hakama dudes, the Ashina... Yes, the Ashina elites. Yeah, there's a boss fight with one of them. I can't remember his name. But it's where you get the lightning deflection spell before Genichiro, but it's after Genichiro. If that makes any sense. Hey, Jesus Steve, how are you? Come on then, lads, let's do this. He will naturally aggro me because I'm doing most damage to it, but then he should focus on these nerds. Okay, so he killed them pretty damn quickly. He's being a Beyblade. I always think that's a grab attack. Is that grab attack? It looks like a grab attack. So I just need him to not do that AoE spell. That's what I need to do. Orange juice? Do we have orange juice? Shouldn't it be perp juice? Purple juice. If we've got red and blue. But then with a bit of yellow in there, what would that be? I don't know my colours that well. Hey dear Stevie Dave. No worries, Tron. Hey, buddy, just don't do that attack, please. Thanks. That's what I'm hoping for. Just don't do the AoE like sword, slam the swords down spell, and then we should be fine. Come over here. Hey Mike, how's it going? We will be doing some Jackbox soon, don't worry. How was the ending of Tunic? The ending of Tunic was amazing. Tunic was a fantastic one. Okay, he did the AoE thing, but it only killed one of them. I don't know what's happening. Okay, the rest of them all ran into it. Oh, you're all dumb. Oh, how is he phase 2 already? Nice haircut, sir. I don't know if you're referring to me. I did not get a haircut, but thank you. Okay. No! Ah, dick. I just need my boys to stay alive for a bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Yeah, Steve, I don't know if you know Melina for this fight. Shall I for plot? Shall I summon Melina for this fight for plot? Sort of why she's here. Let's do it for plot. Where is her summon sign? Hey girl, welcome to my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't step on all my money. Also now firmly believe Melina was a Black Knife. Did you get her weapon, by the way? You can find her weapon on the other side of Lindell, down the big lift that you go down after you've done all this. You can jump off the lift halfway and there's a little like office that has her weapon in it. It's basically just the Silver Tracer. It's incredible crit damage. But yeah, I think she's a Black Knife because also she has the exact same weapon as the exact same moveset as Black Knife guys. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's her weapon. You might have to. I don't know. I did it at the end. It might be after the whole forge thing. Turn to me, Melina's over there. She's more dangerous than I am. I've just got the rivers of blood. I do this. Get in the tree, get in the tree. Whoa. I don't know if her weapon does bleed damage.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
I think summoning her is causing problems because it means that they get a 30% health boost. I actually don't know how much more damage, or how much more health do enemies get when you summon somebody. I genuinely don't know. Hey girl, welcome to my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't step on all my money. We're not going to summon her this time. I'm going to go in with these boys. So it felt like I was doing significantly more damage. Do the spear attack. Do the spear attack. The spear attack's really easy to do something about. Not that one. The one where you jump at me with a spear. Well, he just immediately does that, eh? I've got nothing left! This one's really easy to dodge. Oh no. Why do I talk? Why do I open my goddamn mouth? Let it bleed. Go back down. And then go. The range is just nuts. I thought I was far enough away that wouldn't happen. Okay, we got this. Yeah, I don't know why I open my mouth. What is his curse? Is it just that he's ugly? Because that's not that much of a curse, my guy.
Shall not be
Like, is that his curse? Is it just that he's ugly? That him and his brother are already weird? It's a bad curse, mate. Or why I open my mouth? Yeah, try. But then I say things like, oh yeah, this boss is really easy, and then die. Or I say, yeah, I've done this a million times, then I die. Or I say, I bet I'm going to die here, then I immediately kill them. We said this same curse, homeboy. I bet, yeah, if his curse is just that he's ugly, I mean, come on. Like, melodrama? Jeez. What shield boys? Shield boys, go! It's my hubris, yeah. I don't know why that didn't bleed him again. Why did that not bleed him? Come on, Jack, you got this. You got this, Jack. Let's need to bleed him one more time. No, Jack, you fucked up. Hey, Crimson Rambo Medallion +2. Nice.